I'm recording it. I'm not on Twitch. Oh, cool. We can see there's a delay. Sweet. Okay. I cannot see their bands, but let's look at their team comps. We'll have a, what do we call it? Aatrox in the jungle, Zyra support, Sivir ADC, Victor mid, and Rengar top. On the opposing side, it is a Nidalee top, a Lee Sin jungle, Syndra mid, Jinx ADC. Ooh, actually no, that could be never mind. It could be a Teemo top, and then Nidalee support. I think that makes more sense. That and also, I think in a poke fight, I think purple team would win that. Just because they honestly do have a lot of poke with Lee Sin Q, Nidalee Q, Jinx W, and Syndra's QE combo. If the enemy team tries to initiate with Aatrox, she can push him back. She can deny that Q leap. Yeah. Blue team though, it's gonna be all based around catching a person off. If purple team just plays the kiting game and lets the enemy team push to where they can just poke them down and be like, no big problem, no big deal. We'll just hide under turret, clear the wave, and just poke at you. Then things will turn in their favor. But blue team, they get one person off, even if it's Teemo. They just cut one person off. They can blow them up instantaneously because they have a lot of instant damage. When Teemo has a blind, but you can only blind one person, and I'm assuming he's gonna blind the person who jumps on him, and that should be Aatrox. I think he's gonna get a little bit tanky, a little bit damage. I think he'll just go Blade the Rune King into a Randuin's or some kind of tanky item like that. Yep. Now that bot lane, in all honesty, I think bot lane, I have to give it to the purple side, just because they have pretty good distance, all things considered, and with Nidalee's heal, they can just start if they want a team fight, or not team fight. If they just want to fight at like level 2 or something, if Nidalee heals Jinx, she gets that heal and attack speed bonus, which on top of Jinx's minigun Q will increase her attack speed exponentially, and at early levels, that's pretty much all you need, and it'll help. Yeah. Yeah. And a slow. Syndra has a slow. Yeah. It was Zyra. I'm not getting it either. Looks like we just got in the game trying to see all the items are coming out. There is a pause. Yep, welcome to the Art of Warfare team practices, where we have at least one DC a game. And on average, 5 pauses. Oh yeah, it's totally him. Because he can do that. Zyra DC'd, I think, or she hasn't connected. Nope. Also, if you need to pull up the chat, just go to the I on the bottom left, and then that says interface visibility, and then click chat. It's always useful. Yeah. Okay, so Victor started off with the Hex Core. I don't play Victor too much, but I don't think you're supposed to get it instantaneously, because it is useful, and it can upgrade your stuff, but I think like at early levels you'd want to like get a Doran's Ring maybe, just for the mana regen ability power, and it gives more ability power, plus the little health bonus. Because Victor, he uses up a lot of mana, I know that, because whatever, yeah, just hit C, like select a champion in C. You know, I don't really like an Aatrox jungle. I mean, he is good, I guess, but he's solely dependent on his basic attacks to actually do any damage. Really, if he misses his Q, I mean, it'll get him in range, but if he misses that, it's sort of like a Vi at early levels. If you miss your Q, you got nothing. And then he does have a slow, but it's not really that great or accurate. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. And then, sorry, I'm. Oh yeah. How to fix computers. See, if you're in the Art of Warfare, you will learn all this stuff because we have to deal with it on a daily basis, pretty much. If it's not one person, it's the other. I just asked Sean, or Narrow Carnival, if Psychopath connected. No, you didn't. I'm just messaging you because I feel like it and I'm lazy. I'm a weirdo like that, you know. It's how I do what I do's. Yeah, go ahead. I don't think they're connecting anytime soon. We may have to like restart the entire game. Get it again in our person. Oh yeah, I looked up Victor's mastery room page. He has no mana regen on either one. It's running as 119, the 9 in the defense tree. And his AP is like straight up Magic Pen, Mag Resist, a little bit of armor, and AP. Yeah, I mean, oh wait, yeah, I'm still right. Yeah. Magic Pen, Ability Power, Armor, Mag Resist per level. Yeah, I think I could go with like the Dorm's Ring as Victor as a first item, but on my second back, or not my second back, my first back, I think I would pick up the Hex Core. May have to get another person, but I don't see anyone that's open. Oh my god, I don't even know what happened. I tried to hit enter. I hit enter for something to check the chat, and then apparently I switched channels. I don't even know what channel I went into. No, because High did that once, but that was a fluke. They haven't done it since. I guess. I mean, you just need a red trinket or even a pink. And then you can kill it. Not even. Like, red trinket, usually, by late game, there are 3 red trinkets up on the players. And then like, a pink ward per top mid, or top jungle support. So that's 3 pink wards that you can place down. And you place them in the rivers and at a certain choke points. Oh wow, they're just gone. Okay. Okay. Looks like they're doing a 4s. We're gonna 4-man this.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
They're like, please don't invade. No BM.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Honorable display. Okay, pretty standard starting items for everybody. Nearly got a mana potion instead of a health potion. Reasonable.
Minions have spawned.
$60 and it has a 2-minute cooldown. We got super leashes going on. Okay, so Lee Sin cleared his up first, and he's going for golems. Okay. You see, I don't know if that's kind of a good idea, because with the recent nerfs or changes with golems, they're not even that much of a priority anymore. And then now Ajax is gonna get his blue first, but honestly, I don't know. Maybe Lee Sin did that purposely just to give him an advantage. That's true. Ooh, rickshaw cat. Ooh. Yeah, you have to be careful about that white camp. That white camp is actually really dangerous. Like, it's just like at level 1, it's really powerful. You have to be careful about that stuff. Actually, they could get first. Oh, they're gonna get first blow off. They just need one more biscuit. Actually, Ignite could finish it off. Oh no, they just need one more. Oh, there it goes. Wow, that last tick. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, what do you call it? Shiver, getting a little bit of aggression put on. Oh, 200 health. That's those Nidalee spears. Well, it's kind of obvious when Syndra's gonna go up though. That's the thing. It's like everyone says Syndra's a monster, but she can be countered in red really easily. See, like the only reason he got hit by that was because he backsteps. If you just go forward with it, then you'll be good. Yeah. Plays. Okay, right there, what do you call it? Victor should have just backed off. So he was really low. He was already like at 100 health, and he decided to go for it anyways, and yeah, and Syndra had both her summer spells up. He didn't see any of them blow, or at least I don't think he saw it. But we didn't see it. She didn't blow any of them, this way, just say that. Looks like we're at a stall right now, just everybody farming. Actually, bot lane's getting a little aggression put on. Yeah, that's the only thing. Timo. Oh, Timo blinds. Perhaps. Nope. Ooh. The Ignite. Silver nose. Oh. That was unfortunate. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, the tunnel vision was strong there. Like, I don't know, they really shouldn't have just gone greed on that. It's kind of a misplay, but. And then, I don't know. Rengar is beating Timo. I was actually surprised. I think that level 1 gank, or level 2 gank, helped Rengar a lot. he's getting an Asher's 2 first. Stinger goes double daggers. And that's a good job of playing Rengar. High burst. When you're fighting a team, you don't go all in. You just go in, basic. You jump on them, basic, Q, basic, and get out. But you don't stick around for the sustained damage. That team can dish out. Ooh, wow, good timing. Did you see that? Nidalee, like, Sivir put up her spear. Oh my gosh, this Nidalee. Q's on point. Okay. But then, Sivir popped her spell shield. And Nidalee still... Oh, I should have saw that coming, honestly. It was a while ago. That top. Double kills. I'm gonna go back to 909, 910 to replay. See what happens top. Alright, so basically, okay, Lee Sin comes in for the gang. Aatrox is over at White Camp. And then they initiate on Rengi. Starlight Vision on him. Rengar's actually kicking butt at this. Okay, cool. Wow, the team sync. That's good play. Oh wow, the heavy burst. Lee Sin is still squish. Okay. So basically what happened top is that it was Teemo and Lee Sin fighting against two tankier people. That's basically it. They had to play, but then they didn't know where Aatrox was, so that's kind of that's something you have to take into consideration. You always have to think that the enemy jungler is right around the corner, even when you're ganking, just because you could get counter ganked, and if you lose too much health, then he could just follow you up and kill you himself. And because of that, let's see, damn, I get double buffs? Nope. Well, actually. Yeah. Rengar is going deep on this. Right down Teemo to 200 health. Took 2 shrooms, blind, all that damage still. He's like, no big deal, I'm Rengar. Just gonna keep on pressing. Oh yeah. And she's only died once, and she has an assist too. That's great. That's great on her part. That barrier. Oh yeah, okay, so I see what Syndra did. Basically when you play Syndra, you're solely dependent on that E, on that stun. If you miss your QE, you don't really want to initiate it, because that's a lot of damage, that's a lot of CC gone, and fairly bot lane. Something went down. But yeah. What the flim-flum? Like, she could have gotten Victor, but she didn't time her spells right. He should live. So, oh no, Syndra has ulti. he have ulti? Did he use it? No, he didn't have it. But he flashed. But he, where did he flash? Did he flash on the team or something? Oh, okay. Oh, Syndra. Oh, the plays. Okay, so that was more or less worth on purple team side, because they kind of blew Flash though. That's the only thing, but they did pop what's his face, Aatrax's blood well, and that's a good thing because now they don't have to deal with like, okay, he's coming back up again, we gotta get out. You know, next time if he like gets really low on a gank or just die, or where he would die, then it's no big deal. He's gonna die. He's not gonna come back. Yeah, basically, it's pretty much the same as Flash. No, 225-second cooldown. That's like 3 minutes, almost 3.5, or over 3.5. I don't know math. And looks like, what do you call it? Zyra is back. Oh no, they could do it. Oh! They're actually putting the plays down, but looks like Sivir actually took a lot of damage from that and nearly just healed it up. Plus Jinx has Bloodthirster, so she's just gonna get it back. It's gonna be, yeah, they're still gonna play defensive. Oh! Real's Lantern is an okay item on Lee Sin for the ward hop, but it's like, oh, barrier plays. Oh! Yeah, if he just stayed in the bush, cause no, actually, never mind. Well, no, yeah. Here, I'm going back to 15, 20, and then to see what happened there. Cause I want to see the start with Syndra. Okay, so Syndra's pushing up. She shut her lane. She doesn't have a ward. That's kind of a big thing. Wards are important always. You even have trinkets. And looks like, yeah, her trinket is up. Does she got a ward? No, she gets ganked from the bottom. So she's pushed up a bit. She have her E is down. Okay. Oh, and what do you call it? Aatrax almost gets bursted down, just barely enough. Okay, now here's something that I see. Lee Sin decides to fight Aatrax when Victor's ulti is still up. That's kind of, you want to be careful about that because that's like, Okay, and then here's where something should have been done different. They did not have vision of that bush. If Lee Sin just stayed in that bush and waited for his Q to cool down, he could, Victor couldn't basic attack him. So he would have had to solely rely on his, whatever, Death Beam, Death Ray, and it was like totally based on skill, if he hit him or not. If he didn't hit him, Lee Sin could have gone in with his Q. But Lee Sin decided to follow out of the bush, and didn't take into the account of the basic attacks, and I think Victor used his Q for the extra shield. Okay, I'm looking at it right now. Oh, I'm at 17 minutes right now. Okay, so 3 versus 2. They're getting caught out at the bombs. Oh, Cougar form saves. Oh, the plays. Oh, she might die. Okay, yeah. Jinx did a good job. Right there, she should have just kept fighting. Oh. even then, it's not like it's too much of a threat, because Teemo is really behind on Golden Farm. Rengar is really strong. He has the Spirit Visage. That's a lot of magic resist, a lot of cooldown. And now, well, I was on his base. And he had Lifesteal, and honestly, I think it could have gone his way. Hey, Aatrox, a dying martyr. Did he give up double buffs? No, he gave a red buff. No, but then see, look, watch this though. See, look how, yeah, look at him tearing it. Like, see that? Ooh, flashies. No, I really don't think they could, just because none of them had a pink ward, none of them had a trinket. If Rengar went invisible, he could have bursted one of them down. Lee Sin, whoever the heck was tanking everything, somebody would have died. And look, Rengar is still tearing it up. You really do not want to take aggro from a dragon. And, you know, and Rengar right now. He's pretty beef. He's 7-1, 116 flying. And see, they're just going to take Dragon. And they should be able to. Because all they have to contest is a Nidalee, and it's like, you know, you just move ever so slightly to the left. Now it looks like Teemo will die. Yeah. Okay, so Dragon, taken by blue team. First Dragon of the game. Killing those pink wards, good positioning on that pink ward. I like that little bush right there because everyone walks by it for no reason, and I don't understand why, because there's a giant pink ward with an eye on it. I don't know how you miss it. Those shrooms, you see those two shrooms? They're pretty deep in there. Kind of good idea. I want to see if there's a steel blue buff. That'd be really funny if they just drag it into the bush and it just kills it. Oh, it may do it. Yes, do it! Die! Yes. No! One more tick, that's all it needed. That would have been amazing. It would have been plays. Plat plays right there. Hope you guys know. Teemo is a platinum champion. So if you ever want to get to platinum, you play Teemo. Oh, Lee Sin. Oh! Going for the plays. Teemo. Blown up. Oh yeah. Yeah, Zyra, that snare, if that snare hits you, guess what? You're most likely to die. Just gonna say that. So, your best chance, mobility. Just keep moving. Okay, Teemo's build. He's going for a chain vest first. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I mean, it is kind of good, but I don't know what it builds into that Teemo can use, really. Okay, now, I see Syndra's build. And she maxed her Q first, which is, you know, you're supposed to do that, of course. There's no reason not to. But then she's maxing her W first, which I guess is useful, but I prefer E, just because it's an extra cooldown, and it's on your, basically your initiator. You have a lower cooldown on your initiator. And at level 5, I think it brings it down to like a 10-second cooldown. So it's like, yeah, it's like, I missed it, but it's 10 seconds. It does, but that's if you hit it. The W is actually extremely hard to hit. Just jump over the wall. Oh, it fails! Oh! Oh lordy. Oh. Retribution, the Qs. No. It's a bait, it's a ruse. Oh, Jinx. Jinx was... okay, in that fight, positioning. Positioning is very important. Jinx was playing front line. I don't know why. She's a ranged ADC. You don't run up Oh, okay. Atrax getting a little greedy there. Yeah. But then with that, positioning was important. Positioning was what started that fight. Positioning was what ended that fight. Like, what do you call it? Nidalee was caught out, and her whole team pretty much had to cover for her. And in the end, it resulted in her living, but then Lee Sin died and Jinx died. And now Sivir has 3 kills. Actually, she got one from that fight, and another one from Teemo earlier. But she's making a comeback. She has what she honestly needs. What's her gold count? Oh yeah, she can base, and she can get a Bloodthirster, and she can get a Cloak of Agility for her Phantom Dancer if she's gonna go for it. Zyra actually basing, she's becoming pretty useful, in all honesty. She has a Sightstone, she has a Talisman, she's going for Zhonya's right now. That's a good call. Get a little AP on that. Because in a team fight, if they ever catch somebody out, then there's gonna team fight right there. And then Zyra, you have to take into account there's pretty much two APCs on their team. It's gonna be really, really dangerous. But we kind of discussed about this earlier during Champion Select. Purple's team is solely based on kiting around, not getting caught out. And blue team is solely based on getting caught out. And Dragon is going to be up in 1 minute. No, he's not. This is really dangerous. Honestly, I think Rengar should just dive her. But no, he's going for the objective. Smart. Oh wow, and she stayed around? Okay. Well, okay, once again, that's kind of positioning. Here comes a double kill. Yeah, see, look at the damages. You see? Oh, they have vision. Oh! Lee Sin getting a little bit of greed on there. Okay, they do kill Rengar, so worth. No. But no, okay, now it's not worth, because that's pretty much 3 people dead for 1. Even with the shutdown goal, it's not the equivalent. Yeah, still, it's not really that useful. Okay, well, actually, they're probably gonna turn around. No way! Okay, there goes the shutdown goal. Yep. So okay, so now it's not worth. Sivir taking that turret, going on a Nidalee. She's gonna get it. She got that passive. Nope, she running. Jinx coming up. Dragon is up. They probably could take it. No, they will not take it. Do not take it. Aximos is a little bit deep. No, he's not. Thank God. But then, what do you call it? Okay, blue team made the right call. They're going for they're gonna encircle Dragon. Purple team is currently heavily out of position. They want, like, when these objectives come out, Dragon and Baron are key objectives. You have to position for them. You have to think about them. Like, see, Lee Sin was top. Syndra was top. Teemo just based. Jinx based when I don't think she needed to. And they left Nidalee on her own. That's a wasted Jinx ult. Because they didn't have they had vision on it, but then it was just a delay. But you know, positioning was really, really, really important on that. They had to be around it to contest it. They just gave up a free dragon, and I don't think they've taken one yet. This is really important. It's only a 4K difference. So purple team is not out of this. They can stick around. They can win this. They can win this. They have to play smart. They have to kite. They cannot get caught. That's the most important thing. Okay, Timo trying to take on Victor. Oh, he lives! Nidalee Spears, saviors. It was like a spear sent from God himself. He was like, Timo, you're gonna live and you're gonna like it. Yeah. Okay, so the game has just reached, or is about to reach 30 minutes. By now, Purple Team has no red trinkets. They need those red trinkets, or at least a bunch of pink wards. But seeing as pink wards take up item capacity, they need to switch from greens to reds, just for the minion, not the minion clear, the what do you call it, ward clear, because there are no wards around Baron right now, but they don't know that. Syndra could be standing on top of them right now. They don't know. Oh, dead. Unfortunate. Did he see him? Did Aatrox send an E over the wall? Okay. Once again, wards important. Blue team does have wards up, but they're not really in the position they want. They want to put them around blue buff, like right now. Why? Because if they saw that the enemy team, well, yeah, more or less, if they saw that the enemy team was at blue buff and they had all their members positioned around Baron, they could pretty much start Baron and possibly take it. That's positioning and ward coverage. These things are really important. These things will win games. If you have really good positioning and you have extremely good ward coverage, you can win games. It doesn't matter. These are key item, whatever, things to win games. Aatrox is going to be split pushing top. Good idea on that. Aatrox is, yep. Looks like blue team, they're trying to shove as fast as they can. Rengar probably going to be caught out. Oh, the bushes. The bushes OP. There we go. He's invisible now. Oh, he almost stepped on the Team Mushroom. Syndra took out. What? Where's Syndra? Oh, Syndra died. Oh, they had a mid battle. I was like, wait, what? Oh, Aatrox just whacking away at top. He's like, yeah, I'm here. Notice me. Pay attention to me. I know that inhibitor turret. Nope, he's just gonna go. Okay. That's alright. Yeah, maybe. No, actually, it was kind of smart. I mean, he has to be able to catch up, but. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Okay, these Nidalee Spears, they're saving people. Do you see that? Lee Sin would have died if that spear had not connected. Because that's what popped his blood well. But they had no coverage on wards, or no ward coverage. I know, but like that goes back to what I was saying earlier. Though, like if they had wards, they could have done it, sooner. They killed her in the end, but it could have been done like 10 seconds ago. Oh, Jinx! Does Jinx have ulti? Jinx does have ulti. She had to gauge it right. It's gonna be a really weird gauge. Oh no, it's a miss. Oh, unfortunate. Well, it was a hard gauge. I mean, it was a really weird angle. Oh no, she activated her W. She activated her W though. She started taking turret aggro. I mean, in the end she lives, but she took a lot of damage. That was not needed. Darn. Wait, did they change that? Because which wall was it? Wait, was it like the weird curvy one by blue buff? Oh, okay. Oh, first dragon. Okay, here's the thing that, yeah, they don't even know what they're doing because they have no war coverage. Why? Because nobody has a sight stone. No, but saying, like, what if it did matter? They wouldn't have known. There was no way that they could have known. And, yeah, and, well, again, ward coverage. There's, like, no wards on the map, and Zyra should not be the only one warding, like, how much gold does everyone have? Okay, what do you call it? Some people are standing at 1 gold in their bank. They have to spend these towards wards. Because they lost the free dragon. It was only 3 people there. And Rengar, I'm pretty sure Rengar could have fought them all. Like, at this point, Rengar could have just taken them all and be like, yeah, I'm here. No big dealio, but wards. Unfortunate. But then, like, Nidalee, even though it's a support Nidalee, she doesn't have a sight stone. It's kind of important because now they're just solely basing, like, they're contributing, they're throwing their money into wars when Nidalee could just base, get the extra health from the sight stones, and get the extra, and you know, get the 4 wards that it carries. It's, yeah, they need that sight stone honestly, or they need at least Lee Sin to get a sight stone. And they need red trinkets. I'm gonna keep saying this. They need those red trinkets. Like, blue team is doing a really, really good job of warding. They have them in the key spots that they need. Just about, honestly. But, you know, those red trinkets, they're useful. Well, yeah, I think that was a good choice to rush the voice act because Rengar at one point had, you know, Spirit Visage already cleaned up really, really fast. Wow, everybody's stepping into traps. Jinx is dead. Sorry, there's an E. Yeah, and then there's a slow. Fruity, too fresh and fruity. Okay, now what will they do? Oh, it looks like they're just gonna tank this stuff. Okay. I was gonna say go for Baron. Like, see, okay, look, they're not even gonna tank. Oh, actually, no, they're going for top lane. Sweet. Yeah, this is, they need to be more coordinated with it. They need to watch their timers. They have 10 seconds. Yeah, now it's just too late. Well, they can probably get it, but it's gonna be really close. That's the thing. Like, they're probably gonna, like, does Lee Sin have home guardians? Yeah, he does. Okay. Okay, yeah, now they should just evacuate the vicinity. Yeah. It would have been weird though, honestly, because it was... Actually, no. Lee Sin is... he is kind of getting tanky, but it's only from Sunfire. That's one armor. That's only one armor item and the health item. The rest of him is just like... it's just damage, so it's... They probably could have done it. If Victor landed everything, if they just blew all spells on Lee Sin, they could have blown him up instantaneously. Yeah, he's playing what do you call it? DPS Lee Sin, which is good. You know, it has its uses. It's another damage guy, but it's like, yeah. Yeah. like Lee Sin is only really good damage-wise if you can land your Qs, but their team, they have a really strong front line. Like their front line's like no big deal. Like we'll take all the damages. Oh, will Syndra? No. Yeah, she needs to get Zanya's or some kind of armor on her. I mean, the extra AP is good, true, but if you're not alive to use it, not really. You know, it's nothing.
I am untouchable.
The dodges. They could fight here. They could do it. Yep, they're gonna fight. Oh. Yeah, it's like they had to. I don't know. Purple team decided to fight in a really small corridor, and with Victor's laser beam, Zyra's stun, Victor's ulti, and what do you call it, Sivir's Q. Those are all like line skill shot / AoE things that they were contesting themselves. They were like, hey, let's fight in this 2-foot corridor against like all the damages. It wasn't the ideal spot pretty much. Yeah, this is basically a Teemo saying, you know, it's over, I guess. I mean, they do kind of need it, but it's like your Teemo. It's not really that, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, they just have to not focus him, and then he has no damage to stop them if they don't focus him. Yeah, they probably are. They might as well, there's no need to drag it out. Okay. No, she can't. It's really weird. Like their team fighting is gonna be extremely awkward. That's gonna be the best word to say. It's gonna be awkward. Okay, just fight them. Like seriously, it's their support. It's their tank Teemo, and you know, just fight them. Your entire team's there. See, and then now they're split. Like they should have just fought earlier, and that's probably gonna be a dead. Nope. Nope. They should have just fought there. Actually, they're just gonna take out Teemo. Like, actually, ooh, wow. That tank Teemo was actually pretty tanky. Yeah, what do you go? Oh, look, Rengar doesn't even have an LW yet. No. Just to drag him away from Rengar. Oh! Was Baron up on... Okay, Sivir and Victor. Oh! No! Oh, maybe. Yeah, there it goes. I finishers. Oh, James pulling out the plays, the crits. Ooh, just barely out of range. Yeah. Oh, the Zon. He doesn't know what to do. He was like, this. Oh, I thought the play was. No, no. Oh, oh, maybe. The build. I guess you gotta make those plays. You know, you gotta risk it all on gamble. You gotta go deep. In the words of the odd one, sometimes you gotta die hero. I know. Also, you gotta remember, odd one is also the one that says sometimes you gotta sacrifice a few children to live. He was playing what he called Zach, and then he decided to dive tower, and then Annie died, but he got the kill. So that was his quote afterwards. It's my inspiration. I one day want to be like odd one, where I can sacrifice children to live. Service Q, it doesn't do more damage. No, it does flat damage, I think. I don't know, look at Q. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think like once it reached, if you hit them at the pinnacle of it, you know, it's applying both hits. You know, it's like the front and back of it. So, you know, I think that's what makes it seem like it does more damage, but it's just regular damage. Wow, Dragon and Baron are going to come up really, really soon. Which... Yeah. What's he going for now, you know? Yeah, might be going for a Banshee's field, honestly. No. Yes? No, oh, he built a GA. Okay, so Baron and Dragon are going to be up. I wonder which one the teams will prioritize. If they have timers, we can't see their chat, but it will be interesting. If somebody goes for Dragon, the other team's just going to go for Baron. If one team goes for Baron, you know, you're gonna fight it out. This is going to be... Okay, so Baron, like always, is going to be the pit of throws. This is where you make it or break it. This is that gymnastics show. League of Legends version. And if I was blue team, I'd just like straight up fight them. Like, there you go. Look, they're gonna fight. They know. Oh. So much damage. That was beautiful. That was great initiation. Okay, oh dude, okay, so this is what, I know, what do you call it, Rengar didn't continuously fight. I think he got hit by a team with Sherman and decided to just like waddle around. But they got 2 people, so that was kind of worth. Baron's up in 14 seconds. They honestly could do it. I mean, they'll have 30 seconds to do it. If they had their timers right, their team should just heal up and just rush over there immediately. Yeah, it'd be bad manners. And it's only a 3K difference. Look at that. Okay, now they should just... They could rotate top, honestly. They have all 5 people? Yeah, they have all 5 people. They could rotate top. Oh, no, they're just gonna back out. Okay. Training force. Yeah, that is interesting. I guess that has its uses. I don't know. Well, I think could help though because what do you call it? The phage passive would proc on top of hers, and then it just give her a bunch of speed boosts. And then phage doesn't really build into anything, so it's like, what else would I build it into? But I can see it. Oh, spell shield, block that blind. Say what? What? Ooh, Rengi, 300 health. Yeah, they're searching for him. They're looking for it. Nope, they can't find him. It's like too late. Will another Guardian's Angel come out? Or... Oh, they're aggro Baron. What's up with this? And they're just dancing around it. Okay, there's no ward coverage for blue team. All they have is that one in that bush. Okay, nope, they know. They know that they're going there because they just saw, like, nearly throw spears. See? They didn't clear out wards, but they took it anyways. Okay, so worth in the end. But, like I said earlier, they need red trinkets, so they can take out that ward. Okay, so it ain't over yet. It's gonna be solely dependent on Syndra having mana for one, and Jinx being able to peel, or yeah, peeling off of Jinx and Jinx kiting for herself. There's a huge minion wave down bot, so I'm gonna have to go clear that. Yeah, I think Saber's gonna go do it. She needs the gold for her GA. She needs like 2030 gold. Look in Italy. Oh, the red trinket comes out. Oh. No way, Zemo got it. Oh my lord, that's hilarious. Oh. This tanky Teemo is actually being a bigger threat than the enemy team thought it would be. Because they can't really kill him, and then he just blinds people. I think what's the cooldown on his Q? It's a 6-second cooldown on his Q. Yeah, he does. But think about it, he has a 6-second cooldown on his Q. He's blinding, like, 2 people in a team fight. Or just Sivir twice. Yeah. Oh my god, Lee Sin is getting nuked. Oh, the assassins. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a great Zyra ulti. Jinx trying to peel for herself. Gets a kill. They're running. They're running. They're trying to go. They can't do it. And then oh, okay, narrow punnable. He has to have his finger on that one button. I think their team could have gotten out if he popped the talisman, because then they were just on the edge. If they had that speed boost, I'm pretty sure they could have made it out of the Zyra ulti. Okay, looks like this is gonna be a push to win. Two inhibitors down. Oh, they were in great position right there, honestly. Because turn. Victor was close enough where he could just, you know, if he gets that close, they should just turn. This game is really, really long. I was gonna say that. Long games. Wow, what is going on with this? The Lagaroonies. Oh, what do you call it? What's his face? Rengar coming in. I wanted to see the 1v1s going off there. Yeah, I think she could. She just fought. Wait, I want to see the Syndra 1v1. Oh, she misses her combo. Okay, it's gonna be. Oh. 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 He knows. You mean Syndra? Syndra, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. She can do it. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. This is it. No. 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 Oh. Oh my lordy. Sad face. I know, I want to see it. Okay, so, 2DC'd on blue team. I think they really, I don't know why they didn't pause it. Did they forget about pausing? Oh, whatever. Maybe it just took too long. I have no idea. But then, yeah. 2DC, that's pretty much it. Let's talk about their builds real quick. That tanky Teemo, in the end, it kind of worked out. Maybe they could have won if, what do you call it, the other two hadn't DC'd. Basic builds on pretty much everyone else. Nidalee actually did not, well, she picked one up later on, but she picked one up like really, really late. She picked it up like around 35 minutes. It was one of like her last items. You need to get that early. That ward coverage is useful. You can catch a whole bunch of people out. For who? Oh, for just in general. Lee Sin's build. They needed a tank. He didn't really go tank. He went DPS, and it was like it didn't really work out for him. I mean, it was kind of good, but I don't know. Like as soon as he saw Rengar kind of getting fed, should have gone Randuin's. Because you can still be tanky and dish out a lot of damage as Lee Sin. Like, you get a Tiamat, and you have high base damage already. You have the tankage that you need. Spirit Visage, Randuin's, you can sustain yourself pretty well. If you're W with that AoE, with that heals. There's a lot of... Basically, Axios needed what the purple team should have had from the beginning. Or, yeah, Axios did what they needed from the beginning. Like, I mean, I guess Teemo... I guess in theory it was good against Rengar, but that first blood messed it over, and then from there it's kind of just a downhill drop. But there are so many people that still can do good against Rengar if that's not Teemo. That can still get tanky and dish out a lot of damage. Like for one being Jax, you just basically play Jax against Rengar, because all his damage is from his basic attacks, and I don't think his Q counts as an ability. I think it's just the buffer for his basic attacks. Exactly. So you just play Jax. You shield or whatever. You block all that stuff. You get the extra armor, the extra magic. You have a gap closer. You have the extra AP from your W. There are better options to choose than Teemo. And Jax gets tanky too. Like, you don't see a Jax just building straight up damage anymore, because he's kind of not that. I don't know. It's just not the thing anymore. You get a Blade of the Rune King, And then you see Jax is getting like tankage on them. You see him getting like a Banshee's Veil or a Randuin's or something like that. You give him a little bit of beef, a little bit of armor, so he can stay in that lane or stay in those fights and just jump to the back line and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill you now. Nidalee build, standard. Jinx build is standard. Everything else is pretty standard. I don't know if I like this. And then Syndra, she went for Rabadons first. I can see that, but then, well, I mean, like as a core damage item, she went for Rabadons over a Deathfire Grass. I can see that. That's a good idea because it gives you just flat damage overall. But for nukage, and considering that you needed extra damage on Rengar, and then Deathfire Grass gives you plus 20% for all spells that hit him. All spells, not only yours. So, it's like all the spells from everyone else. If Nidalee hits a spear, that's increased AP. If, Jinx, if Teemo hit a spell, it's really nice, like 2 seconds too. And that's like, if you want to burst them down really, really, really fast, that's what you do. And a lot of times, Syndra got really low before she get her combo off, honestly. Lol, why Jinx was doing more? Because of that buffer. For her, she was just doing it more over time. Like that, the passive from her threes, from her Q passive, it increases her attack speed, so she can get up to like what she has. She gets up to like 2.1, and up to 2.1 attack speed. And Sivir doesn't have that attack speed. She went for a Trinity Force instead of a Phantom Dancer, and even then with Phantom Dancer, she'd only be like a 1.74. Yeah, well, all does it give you attack speed? It does. Yeah, it'd still be, it still wouldn't be enough because that's only 3 shots. And Jinx's is over time. Like, it's constantly refreshing itself with every basic attack. Up to 3 stacks, and it's like a 60% stack. So it's like, it was just more constant damage, and you have to count into the effect of Jinx's Qs, which do 110% damage, even on crits. So, yeah, there was that. So, yeah, and then with that, Jinx has more range on, Sivir, so she can hit him before there, and if she lands a W, considering it's a skill shot and a high level skill shot, it does more damage than Sivir's Q, because Sivir's Q is wider, Jinx's is slimmer, so it does more on hit damage. It could have gone either way, honestly. With like you said, if they were both equal skill cap, or skill level, whatever you want to call it, it could have gone either way. But like we said earlier at the beginning of the game, purple team had to play the kiting game. Blue team had to catch someone out. Like they were solely dependent on tight corners and Zyra E's and Aatrox Qs. They didn't really have an initiator, to be honest. Like, they didn't have a Vi who just, like, clicks a button and says, like, hey, I'm coming at you. Get ready to get CC'd. If Aatrox misses that Q, he's ahead of his team. He's in front of the enemy who can just poke him down, who has, like, the poke comp. And Rengar, he needs a bushes to leap, or he needs his invisibility to leap. If he uses his E, that's cool, but it doesn't get him closer. It just makes them come closer to him. Like, if that makes sense. Like, they can just use, slows and snares, and it slows them, but he can get slowed too, pretty much. So in the end, he just went nowhere. Victor can stun people, but that stun isn't really used for catching out, considering how the cooldown, not the cooldown, the activation time on it. It's like you use it in an Nova team fight. And, yeah. Yeah, he really is. And they had Zyra, who was going AP as well, and that's another thing. Zyra and Sivir, that's a pretty good combo. There's a lot of bursts. If you lock somebody down, Sivir can just throw her Q out and just walk away and be like, okay, you know, that's a lot of damage right there. And then, yeah, well, oh, it's a skill shot, you know. Yeah, and then Zyra, like, I don't know, I like what they did with the Sivir ulti and then Talisman, but I don't know, they never really, I mean, I guess they used it. They didn't really use it to initiate, like, they'd wait for Aatrox to land something, and then they'd initiate with, and then they'd use it to speed their team up to keep up with the enemy team as they try to run away. But a lot of times, you'll see teams just, like, they use it to initiate, like, they use it to give their, you know, if a Talisman and Sivir speed buff together, that's a lot of speed. You use it to speed your team up, and then Aatrox initiates. You know, like he lands in the middle of them as he's catching up, and then Zyra can run up with them and use her E, and then everyone can just CC pretty much. Like that, but that's another thing with wards. It just falls back to wards. Like, how are you gonna know when they were caught out, when there was like the best time to use it? Well, you use wards to see around those corners. You use wards to see if they're at there. You know, you need those wards. And only one person on blue team had a ward thing, and it wasn't even a Ruby Sightstone. It was just a regular one. Yeah, that's practically it. Yeah, it's like you're constantly guessing, and it's like, if you don't have the vision, it's like, well, I hope I'm doing this right. I hope nothing bad happens afterwards. Yeah, that's basically it, though. Not really anything else we need to touch on. Well, actually, no, let's talk about positioning once more. Because positioning was truly important on this. It was outrageous, in the words of Tarek. You needed to position yourselves perfectly. Jinx was up on the front lines. She pulled it out in the end. She did really well. But there are a few times, you know, just like small minor stuff, when you're at the front lines, or Nidalee got caught out in that one team fight, and it's like, that kind of set thing. That's kind of set the tone of things. You know, it got Sivir kills pretty much. That was the drawback of it. It got Sivir kills, and you don't want to give an ADC kills, basically. Yeah, basically. That's it. Thank you for watching. All that fun stuff. This is KeokiVI and StealthAlpha checking out. We'll see you all on Sunday if we're recording. Peace.